We will have to start from this.
So now we shall continue. So there are many kinds of people. One is the personalist Vedantists. Second is the impersonalist Vedantists. They belong to two different faiths, Dvaita and Advaita. Advaita are the people who concentrate on one form. They don't even regard a stable form of the Lord. So they say Lord is unseen, or Lord is a not known creature, or like just a light, an impersonal light. Their philosophy is also correct, but for common people, we can't keep concentrating on that form. Even Kabir, many great people have said that you should concentrate on the impersonal form. There's no body for that Lord. But actually, it's very difficult for any normal person to concentrate on such a difficult form. Like, what should you concentrate on? There's no form of the Lord. What will you concentrate on if you don't know how the Lord looks like? So if you try to concentrate on some light, then your mind will get distracted. So it's not at all possible for any modern human or a human who is not developed in intelligence. So therefore, all the people in Kali Yuga who are not at all with any intelligence, people in Kali Yuga don't have intelligence normally. So they all must concentrate on the supreme form of the Lord, that is with the cow, with Radha, with Balarama, or killing a demon, like that. Every single form of the Lord with the personal form. That is how we can concentrate on the Lord. Otherwise, we will be distracted in somewhere and all it will go the mind. We can't concentrate exactly. That's why the Dvaita philosophy is almost correct for Kali Yuga. But still, there are many fights regarding this, and many people are saying this, some people are saying that. But actually, the Bhagavatam itself says that the Sankhya philosophers are wrong when they say that the impersonal form must be concentrated by everybody. Only some very great people can just concentrate on that spot, not us. So, we'll tell the shlokas of that. त्वां ब्रह्म केचिदवयन्त्युत धर्ममेके एके परं सदसतोः पुरुषं परेशम् अन्ये वयन्ति नवशक्तियुतं परं त्वां केचिन्महापुरुषमव्ययमात्मतन्त्रम् नाहं परायुर्षयो न मरीचिमुख्य जानन्ति यद्विरचितं खलु सत्त्वसर्गाः यन्मायया मुषितचेतस ईशदैत्य मर्त्यादयः किमुत शश्वत भद्रभर्ताः. Those who are known as the impersonalist Vedantists regard you as the impersonal Brahman. Others, known as the Mimamsaka philosophers, regard you as religion. The Sankhya philosophers regard you as a transcendental person who is beyond Prakriti and Purusha and who is the controller of even the demigods. The followers of the codes of devotional service known as the Pancharatras regard you as being endowed with the 9 different potencies. And the Patanjala philosophers, the followers of Patanjali Muni, regard you as a supreme independent personality of God who has no equal or superior. So these are the main philosophies that are there. So impersonal Brahman, the Vedantists, impersonal Vedantists say impersonal Brahman. And the best ones in this are the Patanjala ones and also the Sankhya philosophers and the Pancharatras. But actually, the code of devotional philosophy is only the greatest thing. If we follow some impersonal thing, then we can't understand the Lord. So everything else is partial truth. The real truth is the devotional service of the Lord. So next one. Okay. So, desiring to conquer Indra, the king of heaven, Bali Maharaja performed a special ritualistic ceremony called Vishwajit. Vishwajit means the thing in which people become very, very powerful, the lords of the entire world. So, they get this particular power when they perform this sacrifice called Vishwajit. In this, they have to give off whatever they have. Till the end of the sacrifice, whatever things they have in their hand, they have to give it off to everybody. Afterwards, whatever they acquire, that's okay. But whatever they have till the end of the sacrifice, they have to give off. So they give to Brahmanas, everybody. The end of the sacrifice, they take the entire world. So they give whatever little they have. At the end of the sacrifice, after taking so much hardship, they acquire the entire world back from the people that they have given it to. So, Bali Maharaja, this is the second Bali, the devotee Bali. So, Prahlada, his grandfather, gave him a set of flowers which will never fade. And also for him, they appeared yellow horses like those of Indra, a flag marked with a lion, a gilded bow, 2 quivers of infallible arrows, and celestial armor. Then Bali Maharaja's grandfather Prahlada Maharaja offered Bali a garland of flowers that would never fade, and Shukracharya gave him a conch shell so that he blows it and then he wins the victory. So then he went directly towards Indra and he got thousands of soldiers, each one of them sitting on chariots and huge different as Akshavhinis together. Akshavhini means, we'll see in the 9th canto what it means. It means 21,078 chariots and about 6,056 elephants, more than 1 lakh infantry, walking soldiers, 1 lakh soldiers on horses, and millions of weapons with each one of them. So, this is what he had. Millions of armies walking, marching towards him and blowing, let there be victory towards Bali, let there be victory towards Bali, and they were screaming like that. Then Bali said, stop. All the victory, let it go to the Lord, and now let's march towards Indra's place and conquer him, is what he said. Because every single demon will have that one internal thing to conquer a dangerous person, or Indra. So Indra was also very bad towards them. Bali was not simply conquering or doing anything, because Bali's younger brother was killed by Indra. Indra was thinking as he may kill me. Even though Bali's brother was a very good person, still this Indra killed his brother, and therefore all of this was done by Bali. So immediately when Indra saw that thousands of armies had approached his place, he just got up and saw he was shaking, his arms, everything was shaking, and he was seeing. His name is called Sahasraksha, or he has 1,000 eyes all over his body, as you may see here. Thousands of eyes all over his body. So we should see the shloka.
But like peacock feather जैसे ना वांगो होगा च peacock feather वांगो होगा not decent में इंदो वसु हजारों अखिन साथी कि ना खाली वो अखिन साई decent बाकी सब
वो सब peacock feather वांगो beautiful होगा पर it's his normal eyes only.
Okay, decent में इंदो
हाँ he is cursed to do that because so that Pera may be accused, so that when he stamps, no, eyes will pain. He is cursed like that because he had taken away a wife of Rishi, Gautama Rishi's wife, Ahalya. Ahalya. So that's why he got that curse, 1,000 eyes all over his body.
Pencil.
But these days it's very common, no?
Huh?
Like what we see around. It's very common, but nobody is cursed like that. They are having a good
in the
time.
next verse, they become trees in the next verse because of what they do. Adultery and all, it finally ends up in all those beings becoming trees, long trees. So that they also have to stand naked, just like a naked tree. They are conscious of what is happening daily. In their lives, they'll be conscious when termite is surrounding them, but they can't do anything. They can't push off the termites with their branches. They can't. The termites will eat them up, kill them. Snakes will live in them inside. everything they'll undergo. Owls will come and sit and hoot inside their places. Won't that be a fear for them inside the heart? Different spiders will be crawling day by day on top of them. Because of what they do, those living entities will be made trees. The same with Nalakuvera, as we see the 10th canto, they also the same life they used to live. They used to go around in lakes and enjoy all of that. So they were taken by, they were cursed by by Narada to become two trees or in the form of Arjuna trees or Yamala Arjuna trees. So that was what they were cursed. Okay. विजेष्यति न कोप्येनं ब्रह्म तेजस्समेधितं नास्य शक्तः पुरस्थातुं कृतान्तस्य यथा जनाः. Neither you nor your men can conquer the most powerful Bali. Brihaspati is telling Indra. Indeed, no one but the Supreme Personality of Godhead can conquer him, for he is now equipped with the supreme spiritual power, Brahma Tejas. As no one can stand before Yamaraja, no one can now stand before Bali Maharaja. Therefore, waiting under the situation of your enemies is reversed. You should all leave this heavenly planet and go elsewhere where you will not be seen. Bali Maharaja has now become extremely powerful because of the benedictions given by him by the Brahmanas. But when he later insults the Brahmanas, he will be vanquished along with his friends and assistants.